Hello, children. Where have we been to? Norman School. Every time I come with a new grip. Children, we don't listen to them half the time. And they are smart. And they tell the truth. And especially if they're autistic, they're even more honest. And we don't want to hear it. So here's this little 10-year-old in school observing the teacher writing on the blackboard. I'm Jewish. And he's autistic. So after he observed the teacher, he put up his hand. Said, Miss, I think you put your hair on backward this morning. And then, of course, we don't want to hear what the kids are saying. But the little boy went a little further. And he said, Miss, I think you should do a thing like this. And you see, she brought the child up to the headmaster. No need to bring. I am coming from Longay. And coming down the step, what I see, something that came off a black person's head. Our hair is falling everywhere. Well, it's not really here, is it? And then, I have a client, she's, put braids in, take a break. She's getting off the metro and there's an old man running after her and he say, Miss, you sick cause your hair falling out. Really, I don't know what it is nowadays. Really, it seems like black hair is a thing of the past. We're allergic to our own hair cause everybody, and don't even say she's a hairdresser and look on the hair. Cause me see some people on bus don't look much better than I do right now. So sometimes, man, I have a feeling. Look, I borrowed this one from a little white lady. A whole heap of money for this one. And you can comb it. And she have her own. How many of you have a bag for your hair? Or you probably just take it off. Mr. DJ, and chew it. This is my hair. You don't like it? It's shameful I'm treating the lady. She bought it, right? She was not feeling well. And she did before she wear it. So I'm hoping tonight I go home. I'm not going to be in big trouble, But I'm not afraid of dead people. Lots of black people. I know my grandmother is here because you know how they were so smart. They teach you everything. Like, my grandmother used to say, when in Rome, you must do as the Romans do. I'm thinking, you can't say anything, you can only think it. We Granny know about Rome. Granny only traveled from country to town. But in those days, people were smart, uneducatedly smart. Like my aunt used to say, I used to bring food to the fellas, and I always laughed. She'd say, laughy, gal, easy for little. And you're spending all this time trying to figure, what the hell does that mean? Like, laughy, gal, easy for little. But I know later on, especially them black men that you talk all your clothes off and you don't even realize it off. Black men, wait. Oh, no, don't say anything about my tuxedo outfit. I saw a guy the other day wearing, he have a big doodle mark in him underpants. How can you be going around, men are not all men, not as careful, and you walking around, big doodle mark in the man pants. And then I saw another little one in Plus Bonaventure. He was going down the step just before the pants trip him. He pulled it up. All of a sudden, this little peng fall out. See? I went to one of the bus trips this summer. I met some of my ancestors. I must tell you, St. Armand. And we went on this farm, and the man have, like 22 cats. And one cat, I'm telling you, is our ancestors come to greet us. Out of the 22 cats, only one come all the way down to the road. He have 2 extra toe on every foot. And this little, and he white. So this little cat came down the road, meet us, and we all black except one white lady was on the trip. And this cat bring us all the way over in the bush where our ancestors are buried. One lady say, I bought the book so I learned the story. She say, you read it and tell. Somehow we cheap, you see. We don't want to spend no money, so I spent the money. And so as we get rid of that now, cell phone and thing, and how nowadays we talk everything on the bus. I went, hear this girl on the bus, 10 o'clock at night, talking to this fella. We must teach our young girls, when it's time to leave. So here she's talking to this gentleman, and she's saying, I want to come pick you up. I'm thinking, you want to pick somebody up on a bus? You need a car to pick somebody up, right? And she, from Van Dome, she on the same conversation. I want to come pick you up. I'm thinking, and I'm listening, right? It's not my business, but I'm listening. And then I can tell by the way the guy is talking that the position was filled already. But she didn't figure that out. And she's still talking, but I want to come and pick you up. The fella even say, me not feeling so well. And she said, of course she want to come take care of him. But Susan there already. And she is, the girl get off the bus at Geoward. So I couldn't hear the rest of the story, but as much, I know for sure she wasn't going there that night because somebody else. Some of us borrow things that shouldn't be borrowed. I don't like borrow spit. I don't like sheer spit. Not to say that if I'm going out with somebody, I can guarantee they're not cheating. But, okay, let's say we sheer spit. Some things else. Big Christmas. And you want it. It busy. You can't have it. Wife first. Susan second. Mariette third. You weirdo number 7. I don't understand how black men can keep up with all me forget Guinness stout. Guinness and thing. But I'm telling you, can we keep a secret? I'm going to share one of mine. When I'm younger and it's exam time, you have to just leave it alone. But by 11:30, I get a call. Exam. We study enough on thing. 11:30, I'm living in Montreal West. The conversation went half an hour, getting steamy. Too steamy for 2 separate places. But when it is free, you can have it when you want it. And so, I put on my jogging clothes way over Franchester and jog all the way down to Montreal West for it. Because it's free. You see, it's free. It's not like somebody babysitting it already. But some of the things really, cultural things we will never change. And for instance, you ever notice, is not many black girls get taken away in the bush? For instance, man always come tell little white girl, help me find my dog. Help me find my dog in the bush. Lost my dog. Black kid. What your dog name, sir? And she's standing right here and said, dog named George. George! Not going in the bush. There are cultural things we have to leave separate. Let's say, for instance, somebody call and say, Mrs. So-and-so, bloody hell, you want £1,000. But you have to send, let's say you win 10,000, but you have to send 1,000 to get it. No catch no black person like that, man. Yeah. How much me win? 10,000? And how much me owe you? 1,000. Wait. Oh! Take out the 1,000 and send me the rest. You know what I mean? How are we going to send to get? Makes no sense, man. But there are some things, like for instance, when I came here as a teenager, even though we come from a place with so much water, can't swim. Too many of us Caribbean. And unfortunately, white Canadians think because we come from water, we can't swim. We can't swim. I worked in Court St. Luke, 3 kids. Big swimming pool I'm supposed to supervise. Me can't. You know who? The kids taught me how. If any white people in here, we can't swim now, though. Can't swim. Another thing. I was on a bus trip once and I heard these people talking. When we used to come up early, and this girl was telling how she used to work in this house over there in Hampstead. And she had vacuum. And when she vacuum over, so snake blows her skirt, she leave her bag, she leave everything, she jump out, she never go back for the bag. Snake. The other day, I heard some woman heard a ruffle under her bed in St. Laurent. Big old snake. So from now on, I took everything from under my bed. Because if I hear anything, I must know what is underneath the bed. You know what I mean? Menopause and thing is not funny. Because now it's getting worse. I'm getting older, getting worse. Go in the kitchen. You have to go in the bedroom to remember what you went in the kitchen for. And then, especially if somebody is around on this hot flash sweating business at night, and them think they're making you sweat, is not them. It's hot flash, you know what I mean? But Canadians, take a pill. Take a pill. Don't take a pill. Let the sweat, man, cause men no pause. Even the Lord know it was coming. Take a break from the men them. It's time. My sister say, I don't want no man no more come haggle up my body. And then a lot are coming. Not much. But finally, I have done most of the Caribbean men, at least one. And me still say, the Trinity them, they're on top. You know what? The Bajan them not bad in the house and thing. But when you want look money, nah come. The Jamaican them, Lord, them is worse, cause they ain't going like they ain't so bad in a bed. Even Shabba sing, bad, and wicked in a bed. Bad, and wicked in a bed. Who wants somebody wicked in a bed? I want somebody, I must ask this question though, How many of you men get to run your hand through a woman's hair now when you're making love? Cause I don't feel them here. You don't know the feeling, man. There's a lot of sensation on the head. You utilize all the parts of the body. And like I said, my grandmother, she show up all the time. She here too. But no, sit down this for granny, man. Sit down by the white lady, because the black people, they're afraid of ghosts already. Thank you very much.